Some YouTubers make an absolute killing off of their merch sales, but nobody's really looked at their websites critically until now. Let's find out what about these websites 10-year-olds absolutely crave. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Zach, and if you're new to the channel, learn all the secrets of the e-commerce world simply by subscribing to my channel and hitting that little bell icon so you don't miss anything. And in this video, as I said, we're going over some YouTuber merch stores. I have not seen anybody look at any of these merch stores like critically or from like an e-commerce marketing perspective. All people really do is just review the actual merch, which is all pretty much the same, but I find it absolutely fascinating the amount of brand influence that these YouTubers have to get people to buy their clothes that end up being pretty damn generic. So as I said, in this video I have I think it's seven websites picked out of different YouTubers. There's a broad range, and I actually like some of these YouTubers. I was just kind of hyping up the intro a little bit, but I do think I have a pretty broad range of different kinds of merch stores. So let's go ahead and jump into it. I'm going to give you pretty much my first impression on these stores and why I think they sell so well. Alright, so I had to lead this video off with Maverick by Logan Paul. Jake and Logan Paul are easily some of the biggest influencers on YouTube and some of the biggest pushers of their merch. It's absolutely ridiculous how much they plug their merch, but I'm not in it to talk about any of these YouTubers. I'm in it to talk about their actual stores. So let's go ahead and look at Maverick by Logan Paul and see if the website actually lives up to the hype. And I want to say this before I get into it. I've briefly looked at all these websites. They're all pretty damn good. They're not like incredible, and I'll tell you when I get to each one, but they're not bad. And it's definitely because each one has a type of design team going through and actually making these stores look professional. However, I think there's like one or two exceptions in this video, but it's not just like a little thing that's thrown together. It's a professionally made thing, since each of these influencers are really their own business. But anyway, yeah, Maverick by Logan Paul, definitely a very cleanly put together store. So we come right here, we've got this little very easy to navigate little menu right here, little logo. Coming down here, we've got a large banner talking about the new drop, which is definitely something that you want to be promoting whenever you come out with something new. It's like new and exciting. People absolutely eat that up, so of course that's going to be promoted right here. As for the clothes, they don't look that good. Now I will touch on the branding in a little bit, but the actual design of the clothes, as someone that really does enjoy fashion, not feeling it, but that's not what we're here to talk about. So nice little plug of the new drop. Come down here to the trending section, and I'm pretty sure that he just put the type of clothing that he actually wants to sell here. That's a very common thing. Say it's trending, but you just say that so people actually buy it. So that's pretty nice. Now, one thing I do notice is that for each of the articles of clothing, he actually has custom photos, so it's not just like a picture of a shirt laid out. It's actually people wearing it, which is absolutely fantastic, and that definitely sets things apart. Scrolling down even further, we have this pretty nicely branded little banner right here talking about Maverick hoodies, and you know, gotta use attractive model-esque people. I don't know if these are YouTubers or what. I don't really follow any of that stuff, but pretty nice picture right here. Scrolling down, we see all the hoodies, and then we come down here, and then boom, Maverick women's gear. So he's definitely branching out, which I think is pretty smart if he's actually selling these. So it's not just appealing to 10-year-old boys, but yeah, I mean, some of the stuff looks cut and sew, looks pretty nice. It's presented in a professional way. That's not bad at all. I like the little GIF that's going on right here, definitely eye-catching. And then just coming down, once again, they're all custom pictures, all presented pretty nicely. And then a men's workout stuff down here, and then shopping the Instagram feed and the footer. So just a quick look through the website itself, very nicely put together. It's obvious that this is a huge source of his income, so a lot of effort went into making this store, and honestly, I don't have much to say about the homepage. I think it lays out all the content in a very easily digestible and appealing way, very flattering pictures of the actual products, and I think that his direct market that he's advertising this to would actually actually really respond well to this stuff. So let's just go ahead and click on one of the products. Let's click on the first trending product, see what his product pages actually look like. So here we go. Scrolling down here. There's a lot of stuff before the add to cart button. I don't like how it's so cluttered right here. I wish he'd put this down and like a little bit more concise. However, it's not the end of the world. I'm not gonna bitch at him for that. And then you might also love and no reviews yet. All right, this turns me off a little bit. So he doesn't have any type of description, right? Because he's Logan Paul, he could reference something that he says in his videos. He could say one sentence, be like, oh, be a Maverick with this badass hoodie, and people would love that. But there's no description of the product. It's just fly together, which, I mean, I guess it kind of speaks for itself. I know he has like the Maverick brand. I have really no idea what it's about, but it's like fly together. I guess that's a kind of catchphrase that they use, which is, you know, it's pretty good. Once again, it appeals to his audience. Shipping information he's got right there, customs and VAT fees. Once again, people don't really care about this. They just care about, like, is the product badass and how much is it? And, you know, price $55 is a little bit steep, but not too bad. And then no reviews, which this product is not trending, I don't think, if there's no reviews on it. But, you know, we might have just dropped it the other day. So overall, not a terrible website at all. Pretty easy to navigate. Definitely, he's got some cross promotion right here with some of the other clothes. Let's see if he has a description for these or not. I don't think he's going to. Yeah, and well, he's got customer reviews on this one. It's not bad. It's not a bad website at all. I could see it making him a lot of sales, and it definitely does do the trick. So Logan Paul, I do not stand for your content, but you have a damn good merch store. All right, next one, and I'm actually pretty excited about this one. This is from Rhett and Link, their Good Mythical Morning show. They have merch for that, and I don't really watch it anymore. However, back a couple years ago, I would watch Good Mythical Morning all the time. Rhett and Link are definitely some of my favorite YouTubers. I love what they do, so I'm pretty excited to see what they've actually done for a merch store. So a lot of their content is just kind of like, like, if you don't know their main show, it's kind of hard to describe. Every morning they kind of do like a different theme for their morning show. They try out different things, blah blah blah. It's just like a nice little time to watch when you're waking up in the morning. At least that's how I did it. So scrolling through, this is definitely awesome. For their products, they have themselves and people of their crew wearing the shirts, which we're going back to Logan Paul right here. Having people actually wearing the shirts, especially people that are recognizable within the brand, raises your brownie points immediately. Like, it's way higher up there because it's a lot more personable, right? If people are a fan of Rhett and Link, they're going to respond a lot better to a shirt that's actually being worn by Rhett than just having this shirt just plastered onto a white background, right? That's just common sense. And they do that for pretty much all of their clothes. Look, even in their little shop buttons, they have themselves in there. It's very, very well branded because, hell, they're the ones that make this brand. So of course they're going to be the main ones promoting it. And I think they just do this ridiculously well. Their website looks very, very clean and easy to navigate. There's a lot of content, but I mean, it's not overwhelming at all. Let's just go ahead and look at one of their product pages, see how that's going. And look at that. That's all you need right here. This limited edition heather gray tee features not one, not two, but 9 mythical beasts illustrated by Michael C. Husing. That's all you need as a description. When you have a merch store like this and you have the brand doing 95% of the marketing, you just need to give the customer a little bit of a shove, and that does this well. And then he's got the nice little details right here. The product picture, they have both Rhett and Link on there. A nice picture of the logo and then of the shirt. Very, very nicely laid out. Now, the thing with these merch stores is that marketing on the page itself doesn't need to be immense because, like I said, a lot of the marketing comes from the actual content they make on YouTube. So they just need to make things look a little bit presentable and on brand with their YouTube content. And they do this really, really well here. It's not overwhelming. If someone's a fan of Rhett and Link and they see this shirt and they think it's cool, they'll buy it, right? They don't need a lot of convincing. And the way it's laid out, very on brand, very nice, and yeah, I'm very, very happy with it. All right, next up is Dude Perfect. If you don't know what they are you even on YouTube? They're one of the biggest channels. They make some crazy compilation videos of them doing different things, largely sports related. The most recent one I watched, they were throwing like boomerangs around, but you know, it's pretty extreme content, so it only makes sense they would make athletic clothing. So they're definitely on brand as far as that goes. Looking at the design of their website, I mean, it's honestly really, really nice. They've got their logo right here. The branding is pretty consistent throughout. Nice color scheme going on. Very easy to navigate their bunch of different collections. They've even got the side menu right here that comes up. Very nice. They've got their socks. They're showing some of like their prime collections going on right here, which, you know, they're awesome. I don't know this guy's name, but he's right there. Pretty damn nice. Scrolling down, once again, has recognizable people or fans. I don't know any of the people, I don't really watch the videos, but it's just got people actually wearing the clothes and giving off the vibe that the entire brand does. So I really like that. The pictures are clean, they're consistent, even though the actual models differ greatly from like a older man to a young child, but they're all giving off the Dude Perfect extreme vibe. The socks are positioned really nicely. $18 for socks, but honestly, the way that it's marketed right there, I could maybe see that. Coming down, ooh, I like that. That's a pretty nice collection navigation right there. Once again, very on brand, very simple to navigate. New graphic tees. Ooh, damn, good graphics. Then coming down here, merch, Instagram, and then you could shop their Instagram feed, which is definitely something that a lot of people are doing now, and I think that's pretty damn good. So homepage wise, fantastic job. Once again, really can't say much about this negatively. I think it's just laid out very nicely and really gets the content and the merch that they're selling across. So let's go ahead and look at one of their products and see how they're selling it. Okay, interesting. So they've actually got the sizes laid out right here, which is really, really unique. I don't know how I feel about that. I've never seen a store do that before. Anyway, very nice pictures of the actual clothes. It's even got like this little infographic thing right here, which is excellent, and it's especially good for performance clothing because it talks about the actual features of it, which I think is great. More detailed pictures, fantastic. Now they don't have a description as Rhett and Link did on their products. However, I'm gonna give them a pass because like I said, they are doing more athletic stuff, so people don't really care about the emotional connection. They care more about, hey, can I get some good performance out of this clothing? And because they talk about the features right here, like 100% polyester performance fabric developed exclusively for Dude Perfect, that's pretty badass, and that is what they need to be getting across, so I think they do that fantastically. I don't know what that accent was right there. Recommended. They've got more of their content right here. Let's just click on this one and see what's going on over here. Once again, they got their sizes here, and yeah, pretty nicely laid out. Once again, I don't know how I feel about this. However, maybe it promotes buying more than one because it's very easy to just go click, 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 click and add them all to cart. Sizing, free returns, share. They've got some. Ooh, look at that. That's clean. That's very, very clean. Does not take up a lot of space. That's nice. Easy footer navigation. Fantastic website by Dude Perfect. I really cannot give them any criticism for what they're doing. Oh, fantastic banners too. It shows all the members. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, Dude Perfect. You're not gonna watch this, but great merch store. All right, next one is shop.jacksfilms.co, and Jax Films is definitely one of my favorite YouTube channels. I've been a fan for quite a few years, so I definitely wanted to include his merch store in here, and it is a little bit different, which is why I did want to include it. So this store will make a lot more sense if you've watched any of his content. The main thing that he uploads on his channel is his Yai series. Yesterday I asked interest you, and that's gotten him a lot of exposure. So of course a lot of the stuff is going to be Yai branded, and he's even got a book for it too, which he definitely promotes, which is smart. And this is his homepage, so he's got his little picture up here, but he's kind of a weird dude. A lot of his content is parody, so of course his website's not going to be, oh, badass, like Dude Perfect. This kind of simple aesthetic really matches the type of content that he puts out on his channel. So just scrolling through the content, he's got a cotton tote bag, rectangular pillow, an iPhone case, a poster, you know, pretty simple stuff. And he's had some shirts and stuff too. However, this is what's on there right now. But I don't think it's bad at all. Like I said, it's pretty damn simple, and it highlights the products. And he's definitely not somebody to be all up in your face about merch. He's just like, hey, if you want to buy this, go ahead. This is a very basic Shopify theme. Yeah, I mean, he's got a little description right here. I mean, I imagine this is the default description from, I'm assuming this is Printful that he has hooked up to his store. So this is just basic stuff. However, you know, it's pretty damn clean. Very easy to select the type of phone that you have. Easy to click add to cart buttons. And like I said, it's a brand on YouTube that's already established, so you don't really need to do a bunch of marketing on site. And he knows that, and he's just made it very minimalist and very easy to navigate through the products. You can see everything that he offers right here, and you know, pretty damn simple. Let's click on the book and see if he's got like a little landing page type thing. Yeah, look at that. He's got a nice description laid out. He does this really well. Now, if you don't know him, this might not be the most appealing website ever, and I agree, it's definitely not the most appealing. You probably could have done things a lot better. Maybe not gone so minimalist with the design and so basic. He could have spiced it up a little bit while not looking extreme. However, it still fits his brand really well, and I'm definitely going to give this website a pass. All right, next one is Syndicate. It's us.syndicateoriginal.com. Syndicate's a YouTuber. I don't really watch his, I actually do not watch his content. However, I've heard that his merch store is pretty damn good, and his merch is pretty good, and I have to agree. So just starting off at the top, it's a very nice website, definitely eye-catching designs. He's got his trademark little lion head right there and different designs, showing off some pretty interesting, I think that's pretty cool, nothing I'd personally wear, but pretty sweet designs that I imagine would really cater to his audience. Just an awesome slideshow going on right here, really showcasing the main things that you want to be showing off. Pretty damn cool. Coming down here, he's got this little banner right here for insignia, tees, and phone cases. And then coming down, we have his actual merch, which, now, this is not presented with people actually wearing it, right? This is just the clothing on a white background, which is okay. I would prefer if nobody does this, just because it looks very, very impersonal. And if he was actually to have people wearing this and kind of giving off that vibe of the entire brand itself, like kind of like the cool gamer, I don't know, whatever, it might do a little bit better. However, it does look pretty clean on this very consistent white background, so it's not terrible, and I'll definitely give that a pass right there. Collections are pretty easy to navigate. A lot of white going on right here, and it's a lot of black and blue, so it's kind of monotone. I wish there was maybe something there to change it up, but it is very easy to navigate the products, so I can't knock them for that. Footer's pretty basic. And yeah, I mean, the actual design of the clothing is pretty damn cool. I imagine he has this commissioned, because that's pretty sweet. It's not just a little thing you can throw together. So let's just go ahead and look at one of the products, see how the product page is. It's a little bit pricey at 25 bucks for a shirt, but not terrible. Once again, there's no real description. I'm going to go back and say it. It's not that big of a deal because the YouTube videos do most of the advertising for these products. However, like I said, I wish there was maybe a sentence or two talking about it, talking about what this design means and why you'd want it. But it's not that big of a deal. The actual layout of the product page is pretty damn clean. Very easy to select sizes and color and quantity. Add to cart button is on brand with the blues. And then the size guide delivery, returns, and contact us is very succinct. You click on it, a new little page comes up, which is very nice. It keeps things very simple and minimalist. And I really like this. I think this is a really nice store. Like I said, I'd probably want people actually modeling the clothing clothes get a little bit more personal. However, as a merch store, this is definitely above and beyond the standard, and I think he's doing pretty well. Next up, we've actually got PewDiePie and his girlfriend Matsuya's clothing brand, Sukiko UK .my Shopify, which I think is pretty funny that he kept the .my Shopify there. However, yeah, if you don't know, PewDiePie is the most subscribed person on YouTube, and his girlfriend Matsuya, they started up a clothing brand. He actually has the little motto right here, which is pretty cute. Unisex clothing and home products ethically made, created and designed by Felix and Matsuya. And it's Japanese for moon, so it's just a very cute, simple brand that they made. It's not like in your face, oh my god, it's PewDiePie merch. No, they went a different route. And he did sell some PewDiePie merch before, but now this is the focus, and I think this is a lot better. Very cute laid out website, very simple and minimalist, which I can definitely tell that's the vibe that they're going for. It's not lazy. Cute little logo right there, by the way. Just scrolling down, got Matsuya modeling. I'm pretty sure that's her. See, comfy, gulp, gulp, gulp. It's just pretty cute, you know? It's pretty consistent throughout. Actual products, let's just go ahead and click on this oversized hoodie. It's very expensive. $100 for a hoodie, even if it is cut and sew, is a lot of money. Now let's see, they present the products pretty nicely. They've got some nice modeled pictures of it. Now, of course, they themselves are going to be the driving force behind these products. Obviously, if they were not, if like this was just a brand that came up out of nowhere, this would not sell. However, because they are kind of promoting the lifestyle of it, then, you know, it'll probably sell. A little bit of a description right here, largely about the actual specifications of the product, but not too bad. A little size chart right there. Very simple, like I said, pretty minimalist. Even this pre-order thing's pretty on brand. You know, just pretty damn simple. Really nothing to call home about, but for the vibe that they're trying to give off, which I can tell that they're trying to give off this more minimalist, cute, laid-back vibe that's pretty popular right now, they're doing a pretty good job. So there might be a little bit of a spicing up that they could do with this. They could change the .myshopify.com to just Sukiko. However, it's not terrible. I think it's pretty good for what it is, and yeah, they're doing a good job. And last but not least, I gotta come back to the Paul brothers, and we're gonna hit up Jake Paul, and I'm actually very, very disappointed in his website. Compared to Logan, he's getting shown up. So he actually has a Fanjoy merch store. It's not like his own website, it's on Fanjoy, which I was like, that's kind of bizarre. If he plugs his merch site all the time, why is it here? Scrolling down, his merch is definitely nothing to call home about. It's like the same thing over and over again. Pretty uninspired. I don't like that. I additionally do not like the fact that he has nobody actually modeling the clothes, right? When his brand is focused around him and like the get out there and live life lifestyle, right? Like that's the, I'm not saying like that's the vibe I'm getting from it. That's exactly what he's trying to promote there. Does not resonate with me. It's not doing that well. If he had people actually wearing the clothes and having a good time, then it would resonate with a lot more people and definitely resonate a lot more with the kids. But damn, there's actually a lot of products on this. And there's a second page too. Wow. Well, he's got a good variety. I gotta give him that. Let's just go ahead and scroll up and look at one of the products. And he's got this right here, which is all right. Like, that's really the only time Jake Paul is shown on his own merch store. So it's something. Coming down, ooh, that's kind of cringy. Vlogger on the back. That is embarrassing. I really hope kids don't wear this. Yikes. Okay, he's got a little bit of a description right there. The hottest merch in the game, do you even vlog, bro? And that's it, but I mean, I guess kids would eat that up. He's got the specifics right here. There's a lot of stuff that kids would not care about. You could definitely put that in a more minimalist type menu. However, it's not that bad. He's got recart right here to retarget people after they leave, which is kind of weird, because I imagine a lot of these kids don't have Facebook. But pretty interesting. Really, I'm pretty disappointed. He could go a lot better with the branding on this. Like, take it off of Fanjoy. Do your own thing, dude. Go fucking wild. You've got a very solid brand that kids love. embrace that. But this is pretty low effort, and I'm pretty disappointed in you, Jake. And those were some YouTuber merch stores. What do you think? Do you agree with me? Are they pretty cool? I like the actual sites themselves. The content of some of these guys, a little bit iffy, but the actual stores, really all of them had some pretty good strengths, except for Jake Paul at the end. Pretty disappointed in that. Hey, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more similar to this, hit that subscribe button down below. I upload videos all the damn time. Additionally, check out those videos over there. I think you'll find those pretty fun and pretty helpful. And guys, I'm going to see you in my next video of whatever I make. Peace out.